Hi, I'm Scott Kay. I'm the Business Director for BASF Canada. And in my role, we think a lot about the grower, our customer, our channel partners, but we also think a lot about how do we feed the world? How do we meet the challenge of tomorrow by feeding 9 billion people? You have really three factors. You have economic, you have environmental, and you have social factors that all play into that. And what we want to do is really make sure that from a social standpoint, that consumers felt really comfortable with what farmers were providing from their fields. From my vantage point, I see the world becoming more urbanized, in that there's fewer and fewer people on the farm. If you think about how few people will be feeding the world, then you'll be considering about a 2% of the population that is charged with feeding the whole population. And so for me, that's really important for everyone to understand, because I think at that point you know that myself included, I'm not on the farm today, so I'm very dependent on a farmer to provide for my family. And so I think it's important that we really understand where the food comes from and how it's being managed, and are there ways that we could be working together. And I think that's the same thing BASF's trying to do, is can we clear up any confusion or questions by providing a platform and a dialogue for both the consumer and the farmer to have the important question about how are we going to feed 9 billion people across the world, knowing that Canada's role in that is huge. Canada is a major supplier of all the commodities and grains that are used across the world. We think it's important that everyone become more educated around the important role farmers are playing in agriculture. And so BASF's way of being a part of that is that we invited consumers to come out to the farm. And how we selected those consumers is just very simple. We interviewed nearly 150 people right on the street in some urban environments in Ontario, and we selected their topics, which we thought were very interesting, and we invited them out to the farm to have that discussion one-on-one with a farmer. I think you're going to really enjoy the videos. They're very educational. They opened up our eyes to some of the very simple questions, but I think important questions that a farmer can answer from a consumer. So please take the time to check out the videos that are available here, and I think you're going to really enjoy them.